Welcome one and all to Airship Kingdoms Adrift. My name is Deep Space Matt, and today I'm taking to the skies as captain of my very own Corvette. I'll have to manage the layout of my ship, take on quests, and try to survive in deadly aerial combat. With an expansive map to explore, there is a lot to both see and do. Will I make my fortune in trading, industry, bounty hunting, or piracy? Let's find out in Airship Kingdoms Adrift.
They said a long time ago, our world was home, with unending grasslands and massive forests. Great nations went to war over lines drawn on the earth. And then, the world broke. In the blink of an eye, everything was forever changed. Yet, mankind persevered, harnessing newfound powers. They survived, and they thrived. The sky was no longer a limit. From centuries of conflict came prosperities and new orders. Yet their vice again festered. Corruption, stagnation, and oppression. Now the cauldron of boiling anger is filled to the brim. All it takes is for someone to push it over.
Alright, here we go with Airship Kingdoms Adrift. This is a new RPG trading combat simulator. We're going to be an airship captain plowing the skyways. Now, when this game was released, there was a big error with the data files. There was a lot of content that was missing, and the developers have been working on a patch which is just released on September 29th. The missing content patch went live and restored everything that was missing, and there was quite a lot. If we take a look here, we have 70% of ships and ship parts were missing due to merchants being locked behind missing quest data. We were missing industry merchants, production facilities, officer upgrades, just a whole slew of things that weren't in the game, but they are now. The game is as it should have been when it was released, so I figure now is a good enough time to check it on out. We also have, it looks like, a lineup of planned updates, more story, more ships, more stuff to come. Looking good. Now, I have played this game for maybe about an hour to better familiarize myself with what is going on, since there is quite a bit going on in this game, and the tutorials here are fairly basic. Let's get into it right now. We need to choose our home nation. We have three options. There is a fair amount of voice acting in this game, so I'm gonna shut up real quick here.
Acerlian Kingdom, Azure Eagles of the Azure Ring. Acerlia Kingdom is the most powerful nation of the Azure Ring, boasting the most powerful fleet and advanced magical technology. Their citizens are very disciplined and formal people. They followed the old teachings of their ancestors to their heart, while not shying away from making change. In Acerlian, those who take arms and fight for their nation, especially those who achieve greatness, will gain untold prestige and recognition. While other professions are as important, none is more popular than enlisting into service of the nation.
So these are the warriors. They are the combat-focused nation here. They're going to be what who I'm going to be choosing here for the purposes of this video. We're not necessarily going to be doing a lot of trading. It's going to be mostly combat, but trading is something you can certainly do, going from port to port and trying to buy low and sell high. Now, the different kingdoms you choose will determine your starting ship. As we can see here, we are mostly combat focused with just a whole slew of weapons at our disposal, a glaive launcher in the front, but very little cargo room. And for these here, I'm going to go through these real quick. New Viridian Republic, they are the merchants. So like if you want to do a lot of trading, they have less weapons, but more cargo space. And the Teutonic Confederation are the industrialists, and their starting ship I find kind of lies somewhere in the middle. It's got some decent weapons, some decent cargo space, and we'll take a quick look right here at what they look like. New Viridian Republic,
Mayors of the Viridian Ring,
and the Teutonic Confederation here. But we're going to go with the Acerlian Kingdom. And plus, their ship looks really cool. We have to choose our background. This is going to choose what our starting items are, and they kind of follow the same path as the nation, but you certainly don't have to pick the same one. You can mix and match. Combatant, logistician, industrialist.
Combatant. You are among the best your nation has to offer to the Great Sky War. Instead of wasting your talent in risky battles, you are put to good use away from the main theaters, sometimes in your nation's territory and sometimes far within the enemy's. At first, you were a rising talent among peers, cruising and hunting wanted men and ships wherever they may be. After hardened by years of service, you left the army and became a hired hand, serving whatever cause you deem worthy. Years with endless supplies of jobs have left you with your guard down. As the war stalled, you sold your things to keep men on the payroll. Then the year drags on. You contemplate loaning your ship and giving up a life of a skyfarer. At that desperate moment, you received the letter.
So, as far as I can tell, all this here, this is just lore. It has no actual impact, I believe, on gameplay. Like it doesn't matter. Like, people won't talk to you about anything in here, as far as, at least not as far as I got. What really we are caring about are these starting items here. We have a license to hunt, allows you to take hunting quests from law enforcements. We have a large viridite naval blaster and a combustion dynamo. A power plant essentially gives us energy for all of our stuff. And I'm going to go real quickly again through here. You can pause it if you wish to read the story here, but we have the logistician with a freight certificate, medium cargo room, and a cruising drive, so the engine. An industrialist gives us a manufactory license, a business permit to found a commercial facility in Sunvale, and a large warehouse so we can store more things while we're in port. But we're going to go with combatant. And we get to register our name, James P. Harvey. That's not going to do. We are first name Deep, middle name Space, last name Matt. And we are Commander Deep Space Matt, the Enigmatic. Very nice. We are combatant from the Acerlian Kingdom, flying the very cool looking Destiny. Let's get into it.
Dear Commander, thank you very much for your kind consideration to join the Silberblum Trading Company. Within this envelope you will find an exchange note for the upfront payment as per our agreement, and a handbook detailing rules and regulation that you must comply with while under the company's employment. Your ship has also been granted one-way passage into the South Stygian border during the week of your arrival, so please be at the kingdom's border on time. Looking forward to meet you in person on October 592nd. Agatha Schwartz, the Silberblum Trading Company.
Let us begin our adventure. Here we are. I do like that it has all this voice acting. Now, I have found that I believe the main quest has the majority of the voice acting, and a lot of the side quests do not, which is certainly very understandable. It certainly has more voice acting than I would expect in an indie game.
You had a good night's sleep? We have a guest, so you might want to wake up now. They didn't respond to the hail. Soothsay is truly as lawless as they said. Let's get this over with.
This is not the kind of guest I want. Can we just like pretend we're not home?
The command is yours.
All right, here we go. Soothsayan pirate. We can pause the game here, as well as go 1 times speed, 10 times speed. If we look here, we have our firing arcs for our port and starboard, and our front guns here. This is our ship down here to the left, and this is their ship over to the right. We are faster. We have a larger crew than these pirates. We should be fine. We use WASD to move around, and we also have Q and E. We can strafe very slowly though as well. Let's get this started and take down these pirates. Now, in order to fire, you need to hold down the space button.
Strike through.
And we kind of have these firing arcs. The light green will give us the best chance to hit, most damage. And we're just gonna go in here. The first battle should be fairly easy.
You ask me if you need help with the guns.
Oh yeah, they do have our different crew, or our officers have different abilities.
Waylaid by an outlaw on the way to our new job. What luck, huh?
But he's got different tactics here. I think he can increase accuracy, if I remember correctly. Here is our results, and then our lovely spoils of war. We will transfer all of this. Now, when you're looking on here, we have fuel tanks, material crates. You can see how much they stack. So stack size is 1, but something like this, the coins, stack size is 20.
Right. Silberblum is just ahead. Once we are in town, I'll go do my thing while you go talk to this Agatha Schwartz. Alright, let's get ready to port.
And here we go into port. I really like the aesthetic of everything that's going on here in this game.
Here we are, the Silberblum Trading Company. A lot larger than I imagined. Well, in you go then. I need to go do my things now. Once you're done, we can meet at the tavern. When we next see each other, we'll toast your new position. Good luck.
Officer left the gunner. We have no gunner. That doesn't seem great.
Welcome. We meet at last. I am Agatha Schwartz, owner and director of the Silberblum Trading Company. I am glad that you answered my call. We at Silberblum are always looking for talented individuals to help elevate our company to even greater heights. That being said, we must at least test you before officially accepting you into Silberblum, to prove that what I know about you is true. This is Jean Donadieu. I am assigning him as your assistant for this task. Jean, explain the task, please.
Hello there. I guess you'll be my commander for this one. So nice to finally meet you, Commander. Jean Donadieu, at your service. Silberblum has a contract with the nearby town of Burnmill for their lumber shipments. The problem is, shipments have been constantly raided and delayed, which is bad for business. Our task this time is to investigate who is raiding us and persuade them to stop. After that, we should report to Burnmill Harbor Master that the coast has been cleared. Then we come back here to report our finding. Sounds about right, ma'am?
Yes, that's correct. We don't expect them to be anything dangerous, but please exercise caution. A lame bull can still gore a man after all. It would not do if you were to die out there while not even a part of our company yet.
Don't worry, ma'am. I will look after the commander myself.
And I will be attaching an observer to you for this task.
An observer, ma'am?
To make sure I will be making a right choice in the end. I hope you understand. She's currently at the storehouse to the southeast, just the next island over. Be a dear and go pick her up, would you?
Hi, ma'am. Whoever this guy may be, our ability will impress her for sure.
You are still a seedling yourself, Jean. What did I always tell you?
Don't get cocky.
Not the words I would use, but indeed. Remember, go pick up the observer first, then head to Burnmill. Now, get going already. I pray for your victory and safe return.
All right, we have a new officer, a VIP, and we have a new quest. Mysterious ship, the Burnmill Blockade group. Now, our officers have different traits that they give to our crew and the different tactics which we can use during battle. This one, order the ship and everyone on board to focus and engage the target. I'm not 100% sure what this does. I think it might affect morale, but it doesn't tell me. As opposed to this, we can parlay, we can surrender and just pay if we want to, and we get less of a penalty if we do so. And they do level up. They gain levels and they gain different traits and different tactics as they go along. Here in a dock, this is the main store. We already did this. Oh yeah, it's just showing us what we're going to receive when we do that. We do have a supply station. So we can look here. We used up some ammunition during that last battle, so we can just refill all. It's fairly cheap. 15 eagles, we got 5,000. We're gonna pay for that. And right now there's not much that we can do. as far as what we can buy in here, at least not until we join the Silberblum Trading Company, and then more stuff is going to unlock. So we can go actually to our warehouse here, and we only have 2 slots open. So let's dump some stuff into our warehouse, like the fuel tanks. We'll leave 1 fuel tank, 1 ammo, and 1 material crates. So these are consumables. We can use them while we're out and about. We can't use them in battle, but while we're just sailing around in the sky, if we need to refill any of these items, we can do that. I find it's generally cheaper to do it in port though, like we just did. We also have this giant blaster and this combustion dynamo that we probably want to put onto our ship. So where do we... Available vessel. Oh no, here, the shipyard. That's what we want. Ship fitting. And here we can see what our ship is, the firing arcs for all of our weapons. And we can also, should be able to take a look at here, our layout. So depending on what ship you have will depend on where you can place items. So we have like exterior, we have plating, which is our armor, where we can place storage, interior items, drive. So we want to figure out where we can put, first of all, this combustion dynamo power plants. We have small mana dynamos here. 2,000 energy. What is this? 8,000? So we only have... So that's the same. But these give 160 a second. So what's that? 640? Maybe that's the right math. I don't know if I'm doing the math right. This is 800 a second. So this is just a fair amount better. It will do 2,400 damage to nearby parts if it is destroyed. We're going to remove all of these and stick our combustion dynamo in here. I guess I should have been paying attention to how much this was here. Plus 190 a second. If we place these all back, it's a plus 30 a second. So yes, it's definitely a lot better. So we'll place that in, and then we also want our large Viridite naval blaster. This takes up 3 slots. So we can't... It's this kind of light yellow is where we can put it. There's nowhere we can put it to face one of our sides. We have to do it forward facing, which means we kind of have to get rid of some of the stuff here, because these guys, they can't... Oh, we can't put it out there. We can put it in the front. So if we want to have, say, more firepower, what is it? 600 damage, 1320. We definitely want these mana bolt dischargers. Let's maybe go heavy on... We got to remember, we're heavy on port side. Let's just face these guys. Take this one, we're taking that one out, so we can stick this one in here. So we have an extra... I actually don't know if this is even better. I guess so. We're taking a 600 damage out, and we're putting in a 920, and it does damage to crew as well. As well as has a blast radius. So this is probably... We're putting up front. This is a mighty 2950 damage. That is... We are pretty heavy up front, and we're heavy on the port side. So we want to try to attack on those 2 arcs. We did lose some plating, though, in doing that. In which case, we might want to just get rid of this kinetic lance. What are these? These are 980 damage. 1320. Yeah, so the kinetic lance looks to be... It's also shorter range, it says. So it looks to be the lesser of our weapons. So we're just going to take that out and put another plating in there. And we can transfer some of this stuff to our warehouse. Maybe we might want to sell it, but we'll figure that later on. We'll grab all of this. The extra weapons we don't need. Transfer them. And okay, I think we're good. Certainly, I think when you buy more, like larger ships, of course, you'll have more space to put things in. But we're going to finish editing. Very nice. And we can, anything else we want to do here? We can maybe sell these mixed coins. So it looks like here it's got this minus sign. So that means we're not gaining or losing anything, as opposed to the plus 20% here. So everything here is like 20% more expensive at this particular retailer, but at least they're taking the mixed coins at face value. So we're just going to sell all of that. We can right click to sell the entire stack. And let's head on out and take this trial mission. All right, I do like this whole takeoff and landing that we're like going down to the not exactly down to the earth, since they're all floating islands here. All right, so what do we got here? We have this here on the right is just kind of all the stuff that is within range of us. So we have a toll collector, a navy convoy. We can click on any of these to see what they have. So there's 2 gunboats here. If we were to go to them and maybe try and do some piracy ourselves, we might get some nice loot. These aren't guaranteed loot. It's just stuff that they might have on them. We can see this toll collector. He's a pirate. He has a medium freighter. What are we? Can we see what we are? We are Corvette class. So I think we're bigger than they are. So we could take them on if we want. But if we go to our map here, we also have everything that is around us, showing where everything is. And it also shows us everywhere we can go. Moonvale Village, Huntington Quarry, Dawn Isle Town. There are a lot because the map is fairly large. It's a decently sized, so there's a lot of ports to get to. This here is going to be our main quest there. So we can click it here and we can just set to go to. Maybe we'll deal with this toll collector a little later. Let's get our quest going. And we're gonna autopilot and go ahead and speed up time here.
We are cruising.
And you'll see, like, as we move along, this list here will change as different points of interest will pop up. We also have some lost cargo, so we can just salvage things that are sitting around. Silberblum with storehouses.
Greetings. You must be the commander. I am.
Siggy?
Come on, Jean. Don't use nicknames when we're working, yes? My name is Sigrun, Miss Agatha's personal aide, at your service. For the duration of this task, as per Miss Agatha's request, I will be serving as an observer aboard the ship.
You will? We might be heading into a fight, you know? And an observer, really?
Yep, you can learn much of someone's character when their life is on the line. So says Miss Agatha.
I don't think we will be in any kind of danger. Well, more than usual, anyway.
I will be impartial, you know. So be ready to be judged harshly, no matter how well we know each other.
You're already having fun, huh? Oh, well, welcome aboard, Miss Sigrun.
All right, we have our observer, another officer. And all these items that we're receiving and losing, they're just kind of the quest info here. Not much we can do here. There is a warehouse here, and you can look at what you have. So like here's our HQ warehouse, but we can't interact with warehouses that are elsewhere. This tells us just what we have. So if you want to store something and you want to grab it, you have to actually go to that location in order to do so. Let's just take off. Is there anything? Can we buy anything here? We can supply. Do we need to supply back up? Just a little bit of fuel. We're going to do that before we take off. And where are we headed to? We're headed to Pern Mill to find out what their troubles are. Oh, we got a big red marker right here. We're getting into it immediately.
There's a ship approaching us fast. They're flying WWW flag? Never seen that.
Oh my god, the internet is after us.
Is the design gory and tasteless?
It's hard to read and its coloring hurt my eyes. So, yes?
That must be William Wellington, the local troublemaker. Commander, I suggest you get ready for a scuffle.
Attention, peasants! This is William Walter Wellington. You will halt your ship and be prepared for an inspection of any illegal cargo.
And under which jurisdiction do you operate?
Sure! Who are you to question me?
Jean Donadu, Silberblum, newest ace. At your service.
Newest ace?
I will remember your name, Donadu, when I finally expose you for the criminal you are!
Right. Battle station.
Alright, let's get this on William Walter Wellington. Who has just a tiny ship. Look at this thing. Crew 18. Let's get our guns going here.
Fire at will.
Oh, big hits. Big hits. Okay, so we're good on the port side, right? So we want to grab as much fire as we can.
Sound weird.
And oh, we are wrecking them. There's just, come on, there's no way. There's no way they thought they could take us.
You cheater!
Yeah, we were using wall hacks there, I think. Maybe you're not as good as you made yourself out to be, Mr. William.
Remember this, Donadu. You cheaters will not get away with this.
And days off. Until next time, I guess.
I'm guessing with a larger ship next time. Do we get something? We get a Williams Journal number 1. I am William Walter Wellington, and I am destined for greatness. Alright, versus that, we get a whole bunch of stuff. We got some fuel, some planks, a neglected art piece for $1,000. That sounds great. We will take all of that. I'm glad we left up room.
What was that all about?
I don't know why, but William seems to be holding a grudge against Silberblum. He rarely succeeds in his shenanigans, though, so we mostly ignore him.
We are going to see him again, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Okay, so what did we just do? we got distracted. We got down there. Oh, this toll collector is just awful. We need to head to Pernmill Town now. Oh, that's right. We picked up the Observer, Sigrun, and now we need to head over to Pergrin to deal with their trouble. Let's speed up time
Engaging
here.
cruise drive.
Let's go! Top speed!
I do like all the islands here. I think they are represented here on the map. So they're actual places. I mean, some of them don't have points of interest, but a lot of them do. There's a giant one over there. Can we see it from here? Can't quite see it from here, it looks like. Okay, here's the blockade group.
Unidentified ship spotted.
Do they have 2 ships?
They don't look like a traitor to me. Do you think they are the reason we're not getting our wood?
Maybe. Shall we go in and say hello?
Say hello with our cannons.
Let's go! Top speed!
Attention, merchant. You are being robbed. Surrender, or we sink you.
they're very honest.
That's the confirmation we needed, I guess.
Fair enough, chance. Are you the outlaws that have been raiding our ship?
Why don't you come and find out, soft hands?
You are so chatty for a pirate. You can just say you want to fight. Men, battle station.
Alright, we got 2 ships we're dealing with here. We should be able to take them on just okay.
Cannons, fire at will.
Let's focus
Firing on us!
on the main ship here. Grab some front guns. Oh, get some big damage. Big damage, and then get our side.
Ammunition room.
Their ammo room is destroyed.
Oh yeah, look at all the damage we're doing to
You
them.
give up yet?
No issue.
Never put easy money. Never.
Wood shipment isn't that valuable, you know.
Silence. You will get nothing from me.
This little guy here just pounding us, but we got the big one almost down.
A few more hits and
They're doing just tiny damage. Can we ram them? You can ram.
looks like we
Ramming
got the
speed?
important
Oh,
ones.
never mind. We destroyed them anyway before we ever got to them. Yeah, you can ram, and you can also board as well. If we get close, and if you get close enough, and you have you can see, how much crew we have and how much crew they have, you can get in close, and we will board. And if you destroy their crew, then of course you win. All right, so we got the blockade commission. We got a free trader's mark. You have wronged the free trader, and you will be punished one way or another. There are survivors, eyewitnesses, and rumor mongers. The hunter will be dispatched to investigate. Okay, so we're we are not doing well with that. There appears to be different, factions in here as well. We lost a fair amount of fuel, a fair amount of ammunition, but we grabbed all of this so we can redo our fuel, or we can just do it in port.
Oh, that was pretty close. They weren't your average outlaws, that's for sure.
There are a lot of important-looking documents among the things we confiscated, though.
Let's go give the good news to the Pell Mell Harbor Master first. Then we can take a closer look at these things.
All right, head on down. A new thriving forestry town. And we do have up here, if you notice, this is a more sort of in-depth tutorial that has pretty much most of the information that you would want for everything. Managing officers, travel, basic movement. But we're going to go to the dock. Actually, we're going to go to the warehouse. Maybe we're going to sell some stuff. We don't need all this fuel, especially not if we're going to be resupplying in port anyway. Oh, these are up plus 10%. Yeah, we're going to sell that. Neglected art piece for 1,000. Sure. Even we'll sell again all but one, just because I want the extra cargo hold for when we grab our stuff for when we defeat enemies. And then we need to go to the dock. We need to resupply, refill everything. 252. That'll be fine. And talk to the harbor master. We get 5k. Or we don't get 5k yet. Those are the rewards.
Welcome to Pernmill. Haven't seen you in a while, Sean. What brings you here today?
Pirates. Heard you had a problem with them.
Aye. So, Miss Agatha sends you. They have been hitting our ships, and we don't have men to go hunting them.
Well, we might have got them already on our way in. They attacked us, and we beat them like a drum.
Right. The sky should be clear enough. You can send a cargo ship now.
Truly, you are a lifesaver. You actually get a job done. Thank God I don't have to wait for the Navy to send help.
I'm sure they can get it done too. In the next year or so.
Hey now, enough mouthing government officials.
Right. Let me write up a report for Miss Agatha and get you some solid reward.
Oh, you don't have to.
I was preparing it to put a bounty for the privateers anyway. Wait here while I get things ready for you.
In that case, glad doing business with you.
In the meantime, let's take a look at those documents.
Journals, love letters, diaries? Who knew raiders were such softies?
Here's something. For your service, you will be paid upon each delivery of shipment of wood stolen from Silberblum Trading Company.
That's oddly specific. Do you think this is William's doing?
William isn't that kind of person. Scheming and actually planning, I mean. He's more of a screaming angrily type. This one is probably the free traders doing.
Free traders? Who are those?
You don't know? They are kind of our business rivals. They are part of Sunvale as a whole. But while we build and trade, they're stuck at stealing and robbing.
Oh, they have been a thorn in our side for such a long time now. I think this letter should be enough evidence for Miss Agatha.
Then
Agatha?
maybe we can handle this ourselves. If that pirate ship was just a hired hand by the free traders or whatever, then they could just hire more. We can get to the source of this.
I appreciate your initiative. And I'm just an observer in this, so it's your choice.
Hey, I finished my report, and here's the promised reward. Are you going back to Miss Agatha?
Not right away. We need to go hunt us some more bad guys.
Indeed. Then good winds and great fortune, John. Until later.
All right, finish that. I don't think there's much here for us to do left. Forestry, manage businesses. So here's some production facilities, warehouse required. So we don't have what we needed. So we can actually construct different things, it looks like, in different towns to, I'm guessing, improve them. And we can, oh, so these things are even cheaper. So yeah, so we can go the trader route and try and figure out what's going on. We have a quest here at the Marshal office. Woodcutter's Vengeance. A series of wanted lists are stuck on the board in front of the Marshal's office. It's about the Blockade group incident. Looks like we can make some profits here. Some Blockade team leftover must be around Pernmill somewhere. Find them and run them down. Sure, we'll grab that. An extra quest doesn't sound too bad. Hi there, nice work taking out those Blockade scum. We owe you one. But you know, even though the one you just wrecked was the head of the group, there are some leftovers trying to run away. So you want us to go and take care of them. Right, but if it's possible, try bringing them back here alive so we can interrogate them. Well, you want them alive, that we can try, but you know, don't worry lads, I will make sure you won't work for free. So we will get, they want a prisoner. Search and take down the Blockade leftovers, then bring them back to Pernmill alive. We're going to get a bunch of money for it. If we do, though, well, let us take off. We're doing pretty well, I think, on cash. 14k seems okay. All right, what do we have? There's the Blockade Deserter. They are at a level 4, so this is how tough we're talking about here, like the Navy convoy. If we want to go take on a Navy convoy with a light frigate and 2 corvettes, we will die. They're at level 16. I don't know what level we're considered at. I don't know if we're up to a level 4. What do they have? 2 medium freighters. That might be a bit dangerous for us, I'm thinking. I mean, the toll collector is a single medium freighter. I guess we could go after, let's go after the toll collector real quick. Actually, let's push our main quest just to find out what we need to do next.
Should your ship be full of stolen woods, you can find us just a distance north of Pimmel Town and west of Silberblum headquarters. Is what is said here, and there's also a description of the supposed buyer's ship.
So, someone is waiting around to take the stolen wares of the Blockade's hands.
And not far from us either.
Be careful, Commander. They won't go down without a fight.
Alright, so maybe we take these guys down, see how well we do, and depending on that, we can see whether or not we're able to grab some of these guys here. So we need to head, it looks like right up here. That is right in line with the toll collector. Do I want to mess with the toll collector right now? Or do I want to go around? Actually, let's mess with the toll collector. And we'll see how well we do with it against a medium freighter. If we don't do well at all, we can always just circle back here and resupply at Pernmill Town.
We are picking up speed. Let's go. Top speed.
Alright,
That's a toll collector.
supposed toll collector.
They're not out for blood, luckily. If we can't avoid them, we can pay our way through.
Oh, is that Jean from Silberblum?
Indeed. Any chance you can let us through?
Only if you pay. Sorry, Jean. It's just business.
So these guys are right. They're pirates. They're not
What
really.
say you, Commander? Shall I parlay?
So we can choose up here to parlay. It looks like they want, they expect 300 eagles as a tribute, which is not much actually. But I say no go. We're not paying your toll.
Fire at will.
Oh, we missed a giant shot there. Are they not firing back? Well, oh, okay, there they go. There they go. We're gonna get some good hits from the front here. They have 302 crew. We cannot take them in a boarding action, so I don't want to get too close. They're doing a decent amount of damage. Yeah, I don't think we could take 2 light freighter or 2 of these freighters on. Oh, we can see it very detailed about everything we're destroying here. And that is, we've gotten their armories, their cannons. There we go, we got them. Obtained a key. Maybe we could take 2 of them on. Conglomerate's mark. Oh, we have wronged the conglomerate. I thought they were pirates. They were red. It said piracy on them. Heinous crimes against the conglomerate. And we got a conglomerate trophy. Can be sold from a small price for a small price to a certain buyer. All right. Oh, they were. Oh no, we're a Corvette class. They were medium freighter. All right, we're gonna grab all of this. We got some. Was this beer? We got some beer. And we're still looking okay. We don't necessarily need to
You
resupply.
see, sometimes we can try to parley with our enemy.
Yeah.
It won't always be available, especially when they are set on killing you. Buying our way out is a way to end a fight you don't want. Let's keep moving, Commander.
Yeah, I might want to have a parlay there just so I don't piss off the conglomerate. But we do have some decent damage here. So yeah, maybe taking on 2 of them is not what I want to do right now. But let's head over to our main quest.
We are picking up speed.
We are
We
cruising.
will slowly repair here. We have an auto repair on. I believe they use material to repair the ship. But we should actually, what is our hold looking like? We have 3 slots open. We might just want to use some of these consumables. I mean, honestly, we'd want to just go back and sell them real quick or put them in our warehouse before anything. But then again, I mean, if we get more than what we have in our hold, I can just dump the beer. That's not an issue. What do we got going here? Mysterious ship. I think that's where we want to go, right? We have a military attack Aetherhawk, another Corvette. 2 officers. All right, let's go there. Pretty sure that is our quest.
Engaging cruise drive.
Let's go. Top speed.
This should be it. The area and the message. I see them. Looks dangerous as expected. Are we ready, Commander?
As ready as we'll ever be.
Attention. Unidentified ship. You are under suspicion of being an outlaw. Hold the ship and prepare for an inspection.
What? How in the deck did you find us?
Wow, they didn't even try to act ignorant.
Try a coded message next time.
Prepare to be sunk, you conglomerate dogs!
No, the conglomerate is pissed off at us.
Just the way I like it.
They're firing on us.
All right, here we go. Oh, they got better range than we do. Oh, can I avoid this? Too late. We took a lot of damage there in the front. That is not okay. We need to turn. No, watch out. Oh, this might be bad. This might be bad for us. Okay, here we go.
Take cover. The command post is hit.
Oh, that is bad. That is bad. I gotta turn the other way.
Get it fixed
There's
quick.
no way.
Oh, that was the ammunition room. Do it again.
They got like a laser. They got a laser.
Destroyed.
Damn them! This was supposed to be an easy job.
Not so easy when we bite back, huh?
You free traders are just bullies.
Don't call us that, and just die already!
All right. Keep attacking them. I don't know if we repair in battle. It looks like we are because we're using up materials. So maybe this will give us a chance for them to repair our port side stuff. Oh, we're doing a lot of damage now. Okay, we're doing good.
That scared them.
I think we took out some of their weapons. Order from the free traders. We got a free traders mark. We have wronged the free traders. And we have discarded our quest. And we got some luxury wine, some iron plates, and another neglect. There's a lot of neglected art in this universe.
That's it for the free traders then.
Hardly. They are a very large organization.
At least we took one down then. I'll write a report for our mission.
All right, it's a mission complete then.
Very nice. And we're going to proceed on our current quest.
And done. Ugh, I can see writing reports getting on my nerves in the future.
Oh, you better learn to like it soon, Jean. You're going to have to write tons and tons of those in the future.
It is vital to be transparent to both your employee and yourself. That said,
It is about time we report this to Miss Agatha. Let's not leave her waiting for long.
Very nice. A total milk run. Yes, we need to repair. Oh, what is our stores? We do have some consumables, but we can just do that as long as we avoid. We have some conglomerate thugs over here. They have a medium freighter and a gunboat. They are power level 8. I don't think we want to mess with them. We should be able to avoid them just fine heading back to the HQ.
Engaging cruise drive. We are cruising.
And then once we get this done, we should be able to unlock some other nice stuff. Oh, watch out. Do we hit these? What do we... Oh, okay. We actually... Nice. The AI actually... The autopilot avoids it. And that was very nice. I like that. Okay, we're going to drop here... drop some of our stuff into our warehouse. And then put in our report, Sunvale's new center of trades and innovations. We want our warehouse. And drop everything. We'll just, again, leave one in. See if we can sell some of this stuff at the supply trader. Beer is up. I'll take that. Neglected art piece is even. Luxury wine down 90%. Oh, no, that's not doing. Down 90%? I don't think so. We're going to leave those in. Maybe we can find somewhere else to sell those and talk to Agatha. Get some more money.
You have returned, I see. Took your sweet time, I assume all of you are safe?
Aye, ma'am. I didn't expect it to turn into quite the fight, though.
Really now? I'm glad you're unharmed then. So, Jean, what was wrong with Burnmill?
Hi, ma'am. Our shipments were raided by pirates, it seems. But they are very well organized. Not like the rabble we usually have. It looks like they were taking orders from the free traders. We defeated the one that hired the pirates, but that's about it.
Free traders are not something we can deal with on our own, Jean. Let the company deal with them, all right?
These are the reports we confiscated from the free traders we defeated. This should be enough to implicate them. Ma'am, if I may ask, what's the deal with our free traders?
Long ago, Sunvale was a den of pirates. Then some pirates didn't want to live like outlaws anymore, so they changed their ways. They became merchants, and together they became a conglomerate, if you will. Then there are those who think trading is weak and violence is much more profitable. They call it free trade. We call them free traders, for irony's sake.
Wow. So, how are you going to deal with them, madame?
Let me see. Sigrun, get in contact with your sisters. All of them. It's about time we do something serious against the free traders.
All of us? Oh, boy.
Anyhow, you've done a great job. You took the initiative and dug deeper beyond your task required. You uncovered the plot and brought us a piece of evidence to take further steps against the free traders. A wonderful job, I must say.
Does that mean we pass?
Yes, you are. Welcome to Silberblum, Commander. I will be expecting even more from you hence.
Congratulations, Commander. You too, Johnny.
Hey now, what was that about calling nicknames during work?
Jean, you are to continue to serve as the Commander's aide. I expect great things from you too.
Yes, ma'am. I will not disappoint.
And since you are our official employee now, Commander, you now have access to our exclusive employee store. If you wish to trade, head over to the storefront. Sigrun should be managing it.
We have good selections of cannons and many other things. Do come by whenever you want to trade, Commander. Or just come by whenever you want to see me. It's alright too, yes?
Sigrun, go contact your sisters. We will hold a meeting when they all arrive.
Aye, ma'am. See you around, Commander. Johnny.
Also, Commander, Your gunner friend is waiting for you in the tavern. Please don't forget him, will you? Dismissed.
All right, complete. How much? We have 23,000, and now we should be able to purchase, I believe, more things at the dock. Let us supply all the way back up for 249. What a deal. And we can look in the shipyard actually here, and if we go to the ship merchant, we can buy extra ships to add to our fleet. So we can have have up to, where is it? Here, fleet management. We can have up to 2 escorts. And I think we're going to want to do grab at least one. How much can we buy here? Oh, they are rather expensive. These big ones, medium freighter and another corvette. We can't quite afford those. We can afford a tiny little gunboat, a snow basilisk. Yeah, let's just do that. Also, we have here the shipwright, where if we have the needed components, we can just build a ship for ourselves. What is this here? A light frigate, medium freighter. I don't know. So corvette, medium freighter. I don't know if a light frigate outweighs us. I guess it does. This corvette here has got 70 grid spaces. This has got 126 going up and 100 here. But let us go. Anything that opened a bunch of other stuff here that I haven't even messed around with. Production facilities. We can looks like we can produce coal. Geosciences has its own merchant and another production. Oh no, that's that. Where was it? Oh, manufactories. This one. Yeah, we can just make fuel, munitions, bottled water, bottled milk. There is a lot going on in this game. Let's go see what our gunner is talking about. We should get our gunner back.
Ah, there you are. You've had me waiting for a while. Well, did you get the job, or should I go repack our stuff again?
Commander, who is this?
Right back at you. What's this? We've been separated for a while and you already found a new sidekick?
Hey now, the commander and I are kinda equal employees of the Silberblum Trading Company.
Silberblum? Well, I guess a congratulations toast is in order. Back to your original question. Rodrigo Silva, mercenary cannoneer. If it's a gun, I can shoot it. I've been hanging around the commander since the war started. I guess we will be working together now, Mr.
Jean Donadu, the commander's second in command.
Nice meeting you, Jean. Shall we get going? Permission to come aboard again, Commander?
Permission granted. Looking forward to seeing you behind the cannons, Rodrigo.
Oh, and Commander, can we talk a bit after this? I might have a favor to ask.
All right, new officer joined. We now have a gunner. Now in here, I believe there is a. Oh, we got another main story. We go to our shipyard, ship fitting. There we go. Yeah, we have slots down here. We don't have a captain officer available, but we do have Rodrigo in the gunner's position, and we do have. It takes up a space. So we have a gunnery post that we need in order to have a slot for a gunner. And we have the wheelhouse for the captain slot. And okay, weapons, raider bays. Oh, also, if you notice here, this is our escort. So our escort can actually hold has cargo space as well. So now we can hold a lot more than we used to before. Let's get out of this. Finish editing. Let's go see what Agatha has to say. She has another quest for us.
Ah, good. You're here. Haven't done any mischief, I hope.
Nothing more than usual, ma'am.
A shame. I have expected you to say yes. Let's get on to business, shall we? Jean, you know of our operation in Blockade, yes?
I think we only have a trade depot there. No large production or anything, right?
Indeed. We maintain a small depot and warehouse on Blockade for transferring our wares between different freighters and such. There are reports of piracy in the area again, robbing freighters going out of the port.
Pirates? Do you think they are connected to those guys we faced before?
Doubtful. They are not targeting us exclusively, and their modus operandi is unique, to say the least.
Modus... what now?
How they do things. This is not it. These pirates are more selective of their targets. They have been picking only ones with high-value cargoes.
How did they know? Do they have someone on the inside?
That is indeed what I thought, Jean. And I have been investigating this. Now, I want you two to go pick up a special cargo from Blockade and ferry it to Crossington. If things go according to plan, they will attack you on the way.
They will act as bait, man. For the record, I don't like that idea much.
A bait roll is to be eaten. You are to turn around and sock them in their greedy mouth. Understand?
Aye, ma'am.
Good. Now head to Blockade and ferry those cargoes to Crossington. I will have someone monitor Blockade dock for any unusual movement.
And how do we know if the right pirates take the bait?
You don't. You just have to sink anyone standing in your way and bring that cargo to Crossington. When you are done, return to me. Hopefully I will have that traitor by then, persuaded and ready to negotiate. Good fortune, Commander.
Alright, new quest, Letter of Gratitude, private bounty on Blue Glade Pirates, and we're going to get 15k here. Hopefully we can afford a new ship. We also have this quest here.
Right. About that favor, Commander. You remember when I told you I was raised in an orphanage down in Castilia in the Green Ring? Turns out, an old friend of mine from the orphanage is here in Suthseg, working as a priest, no less. You see, I still occasionally trade letters with the orphanage back in Castilia, and they mentioned Javier in his church. So, while you were sailing around Pernmill, I've been doing some digging myself. Javier is on Sunstrip Island, I think. Not too far from Sunvale. When we have some free time, can we go pay him a visit? It would mean a lot to me, Commander.
Alright, we have another quest, a side quest, or officer quest, as it were, but we're about at an hour, so that's going to do it for this video, which is a shame because I want to keep playing, and there's so much in this game. I feel like I've barely scratched the surface of what this game has to offer besides the sort of main story that we've been doing and the combat. You know, you can go heavy trading. There were also the factories or the production facilities that we can make here. There is that big continent that we didn't explore. It's a lot, honestly, and I feel like there's a lot of hours that you can dig into this. Is our little escort here? Oh, there he is. There he is over there. Look at him. He is tiny. He's a little guy. But if you want to check this game out, I'll have a link in the description down below where you can do just that. Who do we got here? Conglomerate thugs. What are they? They're a medium freighter and a gunboat. We're a corvette and a gunboat. Medium freighter's a bit bigger than us. I don't know if we can take this on, but we're just going to go do it here. There was also multiplayer in the main menu. In the Steam page, so there's 1v1 and 3v3 multiplayer. But I'm excited into getting more into this because there is definitely a lot to do. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe down below. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching.